Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be decorating a spread in my dashboard layout that I use for social media and business planning. I am going to be using one of 4 new sticker sheets or sticker designs, floral designs that will be available in my shop this Friday, May 27th. This one is in honor of Yvonne. Yvonne is one of my top supporters from March, and so for the month of May, I am doing my top 8 supporters in March. And so for June, I will do my top 8 supporters in April. So that's just kind of how I'm going to do it until I kind of end up overlapping like the same names or whatnot. So I'm going to continue to name my floral stickers after top supporters in my shop. So I'm going to pair Yvonne with this real pretty peachy pink coral color from Dainty Florals 2, and then this real pretty teal color from Baby It's Cold Outside. You could actually match some purples, some yellows, lots of different pinks, but I kind of want to do these 2 colors for my boxes, so that's what we're going to do in my dashboard layout. This is the current week. If you can see that, someone had asked for an after the pin, and I will try to be more conscious about showing after the pins in my planner just for future videos. So I do have a sticky note here of things that I need to do this week. So this will be from May 23rd through the 29th. Wednesday is my 42nd birthday. Happy birthday to me. I am making my way through the 40s really quickly. I don't know how I feel about that, but hey, I'm looking forward to the 50s, right? So a friend of mine, she's in her 50s, and she told me she thought the 40s were great, but the 50s are even better. So that gives me something to look forward to. Alright, so I'm going to white out this black line at the bottom, and I'm just going to start by putting this long floral down at the bottom. And I am trying to be more conscious of this in my designs, making sure that I make you guys like a long floral to put down at the bottom of your pages, as well as a corner floral, at least one corner floral to put up in like your top corners, just to kind of make your decorating as easy as it can be, to go as quickly as possible, because I know we don't have a whole lot of extra time. Even though it's super fun to kind of play with stickers and put stickers in your planner, not a lot of us have a whole lot of extra time. I used to, until you guys started really supporting me in my shop, and I thank y'all so much for that. You guys are helping me pay all my bills. My youngest son, who just turned 15 on April 30th, because of you guys, have been able to get his braces that he has wanted for quite a while. So he just got those on couple weeks ago. He's kind of finally over like the initial soreness, I guess, until they adjust them again. So he has to go back, I think, June 22nd, which happens to be my brother's birthday. So yeah, thanks to you guys. Y'all are just helping me be independent, an independent single mom, even though 2 of my boys are technically adults. My 18-year-old is still in high school. We homeschool, and he will graduate this year, and then I will just have 1 baby left. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I mean, it is nice. I kind of was discussing that with my oldest son, who is 21. His girlfriend is 19, and her dad was at church Easter Sunday, and so they've been together 5 years, and so she is actually going to a university in North Carolina. We're right on the border of North and South Carolina, and so she's going there to a nursing school starting in the fall. She's already done some nursing down here, but she wants to transfer somewhere, I think, where she can do like her BSN and all-in-one. But anyway, so you know, I'm kind of excited for her to graduate, for them to get married. And I asked her dad, I said, so are you ready for grandkids? Because I am. And he's like, no, I'm not. And so we kind of got to talking about, he said, you know, I thought about that, because I think he was in his 30s when he had her brother, who is her older brother. Late 30s, I think he was. And so, of course, I was 20 when I had Brandon, my oldest. And so he's like, you know, he said, I've been thinking about that. He said, you know, when you're younger, you can actually play with them. They grow up and you're still young and can enjoy life after they're grown. He said, but when you have them when you're older, you can actually afford them. So I guess it's a two-edged sword, which, I mean, you know, I wasn't rich. My boy's dad and I, we weren't rich, but we managed. God will always provide a way to, you know, to provide for our needs. I mean, we may not have been wealthy, but we didn't go without at all. And so I told him, I said, well, I prefer the way that I did it. I got married at 18 to my boy's dad, and we had Brandon 3 years later, or 2 years later. We had been together 5 years and married for 2 years when we had him. And so now here I am, 42, and, you know, my youngest is 15 years old. And, you know, I can pretty much come and go as I please. They homeschool, but they're very independent. They do their own thing. So, you know, I'm still very young to have my boys old enough and independent, because Bryson, my middle son, is 18. He turned 18 this year. And then Brandon, like I said, is 21. And Braden is my baby. And he is just turned 15. So, you know, I feel like that is a blessing for me to not have little kids to have to take care of at my age. I don't know. Y'all tell me kind of how you did it. Alright, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do about florals. I kind of want to put something up here, but I'm not sure. Let me grab a small sticker sheet of my Yvonne florals, because I kind of want to put a little something up here, but not a whole lot. I don't want to have to white out quite a bit of stuff. So which one can I use? I suppose I'll use this one. And it's going to come up over that line just a tad, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that line. I just don't like the black lines behind my florals. I don't like it at all. Just a pet peeve of mine. If it doesn't bother you, you don't have to white out. So anyways, as I was saying, y'all let me know in the comments below if you have children. Like, how old were you when you had your children, and would you prefer to have them young or older? I'm pretty happy with the way I did it, and you know, I am, even though I'm only 42, I am ready for grandbabies. I love babies. I love children. So maybe one day in the next few years they'll get married and have me a grandbaby to love. And I'm fortunate enough, hopefully I'll be fortunate enough to still be working from home, so that when she is a full-time nurse, and my oldest is, he's actually a certified diesel mechanic, but he did not like the diesel industry, so he is now a certified outboard marine tech. So we live right here on the ocean, so there's plenty of work for him. So when they're full-time, if I still have my shop and I'm working from home, then I can live every grandma's dream and take care of my grandbaby while mom and dad work. So that would just like be a dream come true for me. My parents weren't available, I suppose, to keep my boys. Now my dad did keep my youngest for me when he was born, but that's because my dad was sick and at home with cancer, wasn't able to work. So he did take care of my youngest, but my oldest two, I always had to pay an arm and a leg, my husband and I, to put them in daycare. So I was not blessed with having grandma and grandpa to take care of my boys. So that's just something that I want to do for my boys. Alright, so I want to figure out something to go up in this corner. And I think that I may just kind of do this. And then I'm just going to stagger my boxes like I always do, and probably put a quote somewhere and be finished with the spread. Now I already forgot which sticker I was using. This one. Okay. Uh-oh. I just ripped it. So y'all comment below. I've seen a lot of new names on my shop. So y'all let me know. I don't even really know where most of my shop traffic comes from. If it comes from here on YouTube or if it comes from Instagram followers. So y'all comment and let me know. Have you ordered from my shop? You know, and if you're new to my shop, I thank you so much for finding me and for supporting me. I hope you were happy with your order. I generally try, as long as life allows, try to release every couple weeks. Kind of that way, like honestly, I do it for myself. If I'm honest, I do it for myself because I love finding my own florals to use in my planner, and I use 3 to 4 planners every week. If I use my mini, that's 4. But so I like to have stickers available for me to use that I design. So I kind of do that every other week, and that just gives me a week to design, a week to get orders together, and then I just rotate it and I do a week to design, a week to get orders out. So that's just kind of how it works out for me. So about every 2 weeks, every other week, I have orders or have new designs for everybody. So hopefully if you're new to my shop, that you have enjoyed your orders so far. And if you're one of my loyal supporters who have been with me through like the first time that I opened my shop, when I just couldn't mentally handle it. That's when I was still with my husband, and just having a lot of, just really hard mentally to live through that kind of life. And so I just could not mentally manage life and having a shop, and so now I am doing so much better. I actually really enjoy what I do. You guys make it the most fun with your messages and your comments, and you know, just hearing from y'all makes this job a lot less like a job. And I mentioned, I think on one of my videos last week, that the veterinarian that I had worked for last summer asked me to go back, and I did not go back. I just don't feel like the timing is right. I need to be able to be available for you guys. Getting orders out is a top priority for me, and I felt like working somewhere was just going to take away too much from my business. So yeah, I decided not to go back to work. Even though I love veterinary medicine, I love being a vet tech, I love the animals, I love people, all that fun stuff. It's just not what I need to be doing right now. So I'm gonna stay with what I'm doing. You know, and if one day I need to go back to work, I know that God will open up a door for me. So, I don't know if there's really any other updates. I feel like I'm already talking your head off. But I've had a pretty good week. I have a lot of hope. I mentioned in my last video that I've got some blood work that I should be getting the results this week from my hormone specialist. Hopefully I will be getting like some answers on why I've been having some mood issues, and you know, just I guess getting older issues. So we're checking my thyroid, checking all my hormones, my vitamin levels, all that good stuff. So of course y'all are helping me pay for that too. Thank you very much. Honestly, because my health insurance doesn't cover any of that. Health insurance does not cover any kind of naturopathic, natural, homeopathic, whatever you call it, medicine. Which is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I'll just leave that at that. So I believe that God has provided medicine for us out in the open to freely take if we know what we're doing. And I believe that pharmaceutical companies have taken advantage of that, and Insurance companies are just filling right in behind them and won't allow people to go a natural route. They encourage other types of drugs, which I think is very unfortunate. So, and trust me, I do take my fair share of other drugs, you know, pharmaceuticals. I'd love to get off of them if I can. We'll see. But you just got to have some of them. Some of them are needed to sustain life. And we definitely want to sustain life, right? Okay. So now I need to trim this off. These florals are so pretty. I love these colors. So last week I did a whole lot of like super bright, fun colors. This week I'm kind of doing more, not really muted colors, but just not quite as bright. But colors, just color makes me happy. I'm just not one to just do pen and paper. I like to have something pretty to look at, especially when you're writing down, you know, wash dishes, do laundry, mop the floor. I mean, who wants to look at that? So at least if I make it pretty, it's a little more interesting to look at the mundane things that I have to do. Okay. So, I don't know why I grabbed that instead of that. I think that I am going to be finished. I did not even put a quote. I do want to put a quote. I just don't know which one. I think I really like Pray, Trust, Wait, Repeat. And I think I'm going to just layer it on top of my boxes here. It may look kind of silly, but I think that it is actually going to look good. Kind of out of place and layered on top of my boxes. Yes, I love it. I love it. And then I could put another quote somewhere, which I think I may use Faith, Hope, Love and put it on Monday. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to layer it right over top of the box to just kind of go with the same thing that I did over here. Just so that I have black and black, and so that is really pretty. So that is Faith Quotes 4 from my shop that I'm using. So I think that this spread is finished. I'm going to get it done because I can use this as a to-do list. I will probably put one of my headers. So I have lots of headers. I do custom headers in my shop as well. I think I may do spreads here. I can't remember who it was that ordered these custom headers, but I ended up, when you order custom headers, if you don't order 2 sheets like this size, I have to do 2 at the time. So I kept one of them, and I mentioned it to her in a video too, that I don't know why I never thought of this, but to use these headers in my social media / work planner. So this is where I'll list all my spreads, like my video ideas. Alright, so I think that's it for this video, and like I said, these stickers will be available in my shop on Friday the 27th. I think we're going to actually do Thursday night at midnight, and I've mentioned this before. If you know me, I'm not up until midnight. I'm usually asleep by 10:30, 11 o'clock. So probably around 10 p.m. Thursday the 26th. These will be up and available on my shop or on my website. There should be a link in the description. Make sure you're signed up for emails. You're subscribed to my emails on my website, because I do always send out special coupon codes anytime I have a release. And they're usually better coupons than what are available like out in the community right now. So make sure you're signed up for emails. So that's it. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me over there. Hit the like button, and I'll see y'all on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.